Hi Gemini, welcome to your mid-July 2026 General Tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is Gypsy Insights Tarot. Gemini Sun and Gemini Rising, my Moon and Venus are also very welcome here. Let's take a look and see what the general energies are for Gemini for around about mid-July. Can be a little bit earlier and a little bit later as well. So play with time. Let's see what is coming through for Gemini. One more shuffle, guys. Okay, we ready? Let's take a look, Gemini. I'm going to pop down these cards, and as I do, I want to thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments. It's a great way to support my channel, so I appreciate each and every one of you that takes the time out of your day to interact with me here on YouTube. All right, Gemini, let's see. I'm going to get a couple of oracle cards using the Alice in Wonderland deck today for your energy and what's going on for Gemini for mid to late July 2026. Setting your course. All right, it says on this card, knowing where you wish to go, having a plan, the right direction. Well, easier said than done, right, Gemini? Let's get your energy for the time period of now. We've got Persephone, and Persephone is about cycles, also seasons. Persephone, of course, spends half her time in the underworld and half her time up on in the light, I guess you could say. So yeah, there's well, Gemini, that's you, isn't it? I mean, God, what I'm getting around you is, of course, when it comes to your duality, it's a beautiful thing, but it also can be a little bit of a challenge, because when it comes to setting your course, you can be very tripped up. You can think one day, okay, I want to go on this course, and then the next day you may think, okay, actually I want to go on this course. So it can be a little bit hard to figure it out. Let's see. All right, we've got the Knight of Wands. It is coming up in reverse, so what I just said, guys, basically. Yeah, I will talk a little bit more about this energy of setting your course. When it did come out, it wanted to come up in the reverse. So there is definitely an energy of a little bit of confusion, I would say, when it comes to your direction at this present time. And it can be a little bit of a drifting. So if you can't make a decision, you can be drifting at this time. Other days you can be going with the flow, being sent this way, being sent that way. You could be asking for guidance, especially from this tarot reading, about where it is that you wish to go. Some of you are procrastinating when it comes to planning or preparation, because you could be feeling quite confused, disoriented, and there's an energy of being stuck. Okay. In the past, we do have the Two of Wands in reverse. So as I said, Gemini, staying with what is rather than making a choice. And we do have the Ace of Pentacles. It's in the reverse, choosing not to do something different, staying the course. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. Gosh, wow. Yeah, it's a cycle. You know, there are cycles when you're very motivated, very future focused, and then there are the other cycle is more staying within. Let's just call it the shadow side. Staying with the shadow. Okay. Your best path to follow here is the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm going to get another card on this because I'm getting a lot of different messages here for you, Gemini, Persephone. Yeah, when you think about Persephone, she was, of course, drawn into the underworld. She had to spend half the year there, and then the other half of the year she was up on top. So it seems like there's a cycle of feeling quite unadventurous at this time. Self-care, yeah. It's okay, Gemini. You know, you don't have to always be on. You know, you are someone who tends to have a lot of energy, and you tend to like to put your energy out there. You're very noticed, you're very noticeable. But there are times when you would prefer to withdraw your energy and go within. And with the energy of this Oriental short hair, yes, absolutely, I see that. Some of you could have recently cut your hair. That won't be for all of you, of course. There's definitely an energy with this Five of Pentacles of needing to be kinder to yourself. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of this nurturing self-care, and people need to respect that. I feel that, Gemini, you're attuning to your body, your mind, your spirit, and you're giving yourself some support at this time. And think of it as giving yourself a gift. Around you, we do have this King of Cups in the reverse, though. So, Gemini, there may be someone around you who is remote. Now, they could be distant physically, but for a lot of you, they're distant emotionally. So, rather than rely on this person, I feel that you're giving yourself the love, the care that you need at this time, and considering giving yourself some sort of luxury. It's a luxury, really, to be able to nurture yourself at this time, to nourish your well-being, to treat yourself. This gorgeous cat here, this Oriental short hair, is a reminder to take some time out here, Gemini, for self-care. You know, it can be doing anything. I mean, whatever brings you joy at this time for yourself. If you've been lonely, especially because of this King of Cups in reverse, taking care of yourself could be going out with some friends. Now, on the other side of things, if you've been kind of wearing yourself out with a lot of social things, social commitments, it can be spending a quiet night at home. So take it as it resonates, guys. With this energy of the Seven of Wands in reverse, I feel like you're coming up to a choice point, Gemini, where an assessment is required. So taking the time now to relax, to listen to yourself, to understand what it is that you need, what will make you happy at this time, what will make you feel healthy in terms of your well-being, mind, body, soul, what will make your mind calm and clear, what will coax that beautiful Gemini spirit of yours to come back out, cycles. You will come back out on the other side of this. But I think that what's bringing it on is this King of Cups in reverse. Could be a partner, an ex-partner, someone around you who is very remote, distant. Regular self-care boosts your physical health, your mental health, your creativity, happiness, and success. It improves your outlook here, guys. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's this feeling of being stuck at this time. If you feel so stuck and it's making you feel sad, frustrated, exhausted, weakened, especially when it comes to your immune system, guys, at this time it's important for you to make sure that your outlook is positive, because that will help you, and will also help you thrive and survive, is what I just got there from Spirit. So no matter what you're experiencing at this time, Gemini, self-care will bring about the best possible outcome for you. The outcome here is strength. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to be expensive either, guys. If the Five of Pentacles, Some of you are thinking, oh, I just can't afford to do anything like that to treat myself. It could just be something really small like that night out, or it doesn't have to be an expensive thing. It could be just going to the movies by yourself. For some of you, it's spending a night in if you're exhausted from external sources. Yeah. Instead of going out for a meal, you may treat yourself to really challenging yourself to make something really nice for yourself at home. You could go for a walk in nature instead of attending some sort of expensive gym or fitness class. And you can also recreate that spa experience at home, but be careful with the candles, guys. So I think that here it's really about rethinking your habits and giving yourself time and space to really focus on self-care at this time. Yeah. Now, some of you could be doing something that really focuses on self. It could be something like you could be journaling. You could be doing some sort of spiritual practice, an enjoyable exercise. And reading. I get also, for a lot of my Geminis here, reading. Very important for you at this time. Getting lost in a great book or something that inspires you. Treat yourself, be kind to yourself, and you will bring about this strength. And what's hidden here is the Eight of Wands. Yeah, it will happen quicker than you're probably imagining. Gemini, let's see. It's a moment in time, this cycle. Message here for Gemini, please, Spirit. We have High Priestess and High Priest. You have a lot of responsibility. For a lot of my Geminis, you're both mother and father. So some of you are single parents. That won't be for all of you, but for a lot of you, I am getting that kind of message. Yeah, High Priestess and High Priest. So whatever you've been carrying around, a lot of responsibility. This is you facing your responsibilities. You're not the type of person that runs from it. Yeah. It feels like in order to be able to show up to take care of responsibilities, you need to take time for yourself here. Because how can you give to other things, your job, your work, your family, to love, if you're feeling burnt out? Yeah. It's not power for power's sake with that strength card, guys. It's not. With power comes responsibility. And I think that you're someone here who loves the power, loves what you do, loves to feel empowered. But there are also other times where you wish that it was easier, or that someone else would take the reins for a little while. But it seems like you have someone around you, Gemini, that isn't doing that at this present time. Won't be for all of you, of course, but for a lot of you, yes. I am getting that. Yeah, I mean, High Priestess and High Priest. You could be married, of course, but you don't have to be, or in a long-term commitment with this particular person. Yeah. It's all about what causes a reaction here. This person, whatever they're doing, could be creating a reaction in you that causes you to have strength. Gemini. Yeah. It could be someone's words, actions, thoughts, deeds. And certainly someone who isn't taking responsibility for their own actions at this time. I feel this is the person we're talking about, guys. This King of Cups in reverse, they may or may not be a water sign. It's not really about the sign, it's more about this person. You may have thought you were headed in one direction with this particular person, but come to find out they may be diverting or taking a detour at this point. It won't be for all of you. You'll know that if it's happening, guys. It's not something that's going to come out of the blue. I feel it's already happening. Let's see. I'm gonna get a gemstone for you guys for Gemini, please. Message for Gemini, mid to late July. Lavender aragonite. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I have never seen that in nature, but gosh, it's a really beautiful stone. Now, it is card number 37, so it feels to me like completion. And what I'm getting around the lavender aragonite is a sense of raising the vibration in your environment. Yeah. You know, we can become quite comfortable with our environment as it is. You know, there is a lot of staying with what is, being stuck. So be careful what you become comfortable with at this time. Yeah, because I do feel that there's room for an assessment and room for change in your environment, Gemini. Yes. So it feels around the home space, paying attention to what you live, where you live, what you live with, who you live with. Someone, you could be having to deal with a lot of the chores, the housekeeping. There could be somebody here who just doesn't quite get it. Could be a Leo. I'm also getting that, or someone who has strong Leo in their chart. So I think that you're being called here to become a vehicle for healing in your personal environment. Yes. And for a lot of you, you're really focused on doing things in a more natural way, more natural healing capabilities. Now, what does that mean? It can mean that you're changing products that you use. You're replacing products around your home with the more natural things. For some of you, you've become quite sensitive, or someone around you has become quite sensitive to products. I just got that randomly as a channeled message. Yeah. Now, you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, or an Aquarius. This person could be going down a different path at this point in time, something that you can't do anything about. And so what can you do? Well, you can care for yourself at this time and make sure that you aren't drained by whatever this person is doing, saying, or not doing, or not saying. Gosh, yeah. If your environment is unhealthy, if there's a disharmony in your environment, it cannot support your well-being. So transform it so that well-being returns. Gemini, let's see. Any other messages here, please, for Gemini for mid-July 2026? Bear spirit, healing. Yeah. Everything I just said, guys, it keeps coming up with the same message. For some of you, you're a mother, or you've been someone who has been a caregiver for much of your adult life. Let's see, any other messages here, please, for Gemini. The mama bear here. Delight. Yes, doing something for you that, if someone around you is acting, yeah, I just get a kind of a selfish energy around that particular person. So make sure that you spend your day with delight. Make sure that you fill your day with beautiful things, with harmony, with joy. and purification. Now, it's interesting, I was picking up those cleaning products. It may be that you're spiritually purifying your home or your environment. My energy field is being cleansed of all that I do not need. Yeah, including any kind of whatever this person is trying to get a reaction out of you. And yeah, acting with grace, Gemini, that's you all over. Graciously accepting the infinite love of the universe and acting with pure grace. Yeah, so don't get drawn into any kind of lower vibrational energy that this person may be trying to elicit from you at this time. Yeah. Oh, you're above that, Gemini. You are. Interesting. I want to get a look on this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Examine your integrity. Yeah, for some of you, when it comes to opportunities, jobs, this won't be for all of you, but for about 20% of my Geminis out there, you may have to turn something down at this time because it doesn't align with your ethics or your moral code. It may have something to do with this person, but won't be for all of you. And when it comes to that Eight of Wands, I see things turning around quite quickly for you, which is good. And you could be embracing meditation to access clear thinking, and we were talking about that before here, Gemini. Yes. Self-care so that you can get clarity of mind. And I'm going to get one more card for you guys. So I feel called to get a spirit animal for you, Gemini. We do have bear spirit, so that's one of them. And koi fish spirit. You know, the koi fish is very long-lived. It's a very lucky energy. The Asian culture, of course, says that there is always enough. So there's always enough to go around for you, Gemini. If there is something that is being let go of here, or someone that is being let go of, there's always enough. There's you never have to feel a sense of poverty consciousness. No, the koi fish tells me that you will have enough. You will have more than enough to not just survive but thrive, and it'll happen quicker than perhaps you've imagined it. So whatever is going on here that is external to you at this point that could be causing a negative reaction in you, I feel that it's going to be not so long before you're starting to feel a lot more vital and a lot stronger. So protect your energy and protect your health at this time. Gemini, I am going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, I do have some select spots available. So you can check me out. You can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store. Link is down below if you're interested in getting a personal reading. Very limited at this time. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for all of your support, and please take care.